first rehearsal for Australia today for Bella Paige. What did you think of that?
It's a great song. I think it's almost too good for Junior Eurovision because it's written for a very mature, a more mature audience, and she's got a very mature presence on stage. Love it. It's really good.
I think it was amazing, especially for a debut entry. Earlier I was talking to some other people about the maturity of some of the entries like Malta and Cyprus last year. We put Australia as high up as that, and it could actually sit in the Eurovision Song Contest if it was entered into that.
Yeah, I mean, we're here to follow Australia, and we're, of course, really excited to see her on the stage. It's been said so often that she's mature and that her song is really mature and really professional, but you got to keep in mind that she is still a kid. But you didn't see that on the stage. She was so good, and she did it so well, and you didn't see that at all, not just in her performance, but also vocally, because I think vocally, Australia is maybe the best in this year's competition.
Today's been a very exciting news regarding Australia in Eurovision, as they've just announced that they will be definitely participating in both the semi-final as well as hopefully the final of Eurovision 2016. What are your thoughts about that?
I personally think that Australia in Eurovision is a very sensible move. They've been broadcasting it for 30 years. They've had to wait so long, and I've seen the excitement in Vienna this year.
It's certainly a very mixed reaction. I can sort of see both sides of the argument because Australia's got this massive association with Europe for all the expats living out there, and they've been showing Eurovision for a long time, since the early 1980s. But on the other hand, they're not in Europe. There's no get away from the fact they're not in Europe. They're only an associate member.
I don't mind, if I'm completely honest with you. I've seen a lot of mixed feelings as well on the internet. There's a lot of people saying, in 2017 they're going to invite China and that sort of thing. I think the problem was how the press release was worded, and if you speak to some other people in the press centre, they share the same feelings. But to be honest, I welcomed Australia last year, I welcome them this coming year, I welcome them going forward, and I think they fit in perfectly because the European diaspora in their country.
The fear now is that this is going into a huge global event, and Eurovision, of course, was started to be an event that focused on creating a European public sphere. I would say Australia is part of that European public sphere. China, maybe not so much.